I'm Thomas by unanimous decision, here with KASH FAROOQ. 69 days until you and Lee McGregor for British and Commonwealth title in Emirates. So how are you feeling?
I'm excited, right, to go out. I mean, I've just been training since my last fight, and I think they announced it about a weekend. Well, I knew straight after the fight was going to happen. So I've just been in the gym since, taken away.
Obviously, I haven't seen you since. Well, I have seen you since, but not for an interview.
Right.
Securing the British belt outright, permanent fixture in your home now.
Yeah, it is. And I didn't expect to stop the winter in the first round. I thought it would maybe with 12 rounds, but I landed the shot and I was out to the body and he never recovered from it. And and it was a good performance of me. Definitely.
Yeah. How did that rank in sort of your fights so far? Which one do you think you sort of enjoy the most?
I think it was a good. Obviously, it's a good performance of me. It was a good. Obviously, it was good to get the first round stoppage, everything. But I was right up there. Obviously, it's good to win outright. So it was very special for me.
Yeah. Think it beats the Jamie Wilson one?
No, I think that was really big for me, and the way I done it as well. So.
Yeah. Obviously, I think chatting as well. This has probably been talked about for the best part of a year and a half or something like that. Good to finally get it done. No,
definitely. I think this fight's been talked about before even. I think McGregor was a champion. Before I was a champion, I think anyway. I think he turned pro in 2017. I think I was a Scottish champion. This has been talked about since, and obviously we're the two best at the weight. That's the reason we're here. That's the fight. That's the reason the fight's happening. And two Scottish lads are gonna go at it.
Yeah. No other fights you sort of fancied at all?
What do you mean, like?
Just now, would you?
No, well, we are the two best weight at the weight, so this fight was kind of definitely, it makes sense, in Scotland, it's the biggest fight, I think in Britain, so it does make sense for both of us to fight up here, and
How did it feel, sort of seeing like the posters and stuff for it? Like, it's obviously like a big one.
No, it does, and obviously it's one of them domestic rivalries, it's gonna go down maybe in a few years, obviously in a few years' time, and it's great.
Yeah, I think you sparred each other many years ago, and obviously old Scotland teammates as well.
I think we were a team together. I think I've done a few trips. We went down Wales, and I think I boxed the same British as him as well. And what he calls, we sparred I think two years ago. I think was it a year and a half or 2 years ago, and I think we done about 30 rounds. But we're different complete fights, both of us now. And I.
Yeah. Obviously, both been pro for a bit as well, and I think you probably said it yourself before, like the power's probably been the big.
No, definitely. Changes. Obviously, like I said, we're two different fires from then to now, and we've obviously both of us improved, and this is before we're champions, and he's got a Commonwealth, I've got a British, so that's the reason we're here.
Yeah. In your hometown as well?
Yeah, it's in hometown. It's brilliant. It's Unanimous Arena. It's not too far away from my house, so I know I'm gonna be bringing a big crowd. Same as him. It's a fight that's gonna sell itself, to be honest. So
Yeah. Obviously chatting about it there, but obviously you fought Scottish people for the British title before, but I think this one is probably one of those ones that people like sort of when they're talking about it, they're talking about like your Ricky Burns, Alex Arthur, Craig Doherty's, all those fights like.
No, definitely. I think this is one of them fights that people really want to see who's the best at bantamweight, in Scotland. No, well, in Britain as well, sorry. And obviously we're two of the same. We were two undefeated. And both was, I wouldn't say both was we've basically not eased in a way, but we went right, we've not had hard fights. No hard fights, we went right through our opponents, This is a fight, it's going to be hardest fight, it's going to be the hardest fight for me and him, basically. So this is going to show where we go from here. And in my opinion, the winner goes on from here. He moves on to maybe European or world level, definitely.
Yeah. Did you watch any of those fights when you were younger, sort of those?
No, I did. I think I watched, who was it? I think I watched, obviously I wasn't a boxer that time, but I did watch, I've seen Kevin Anderson, I've seen Kevin McIntyre, I've seen them. Both the fights. I've seen Alex Arthur versus Will Lim and Ricky Burns as well versus Alex Arthur and Craig Doherty versus Alex Arthur. So, it's, and the atmosphere, obviously watching YouTube, it looks brilliant. So it's going to be that on the night as well. And definitely, I think it's going to be a sold out event, definitely.
Did you watch those sort of when you knew the fight was announced? Like
No. Well, I watched it back before when I was just coming up to the amateur. I used to watch them, and you know, I think it's great. It's gonna be some great atmosphere, definitely.
Yeah. Didn't think about like taking another sort of like European route or anything? Like
no,
that,
we want to see it as it makes the fight make sense for both of us in Scotland, and you know, both was what do you call that? It's a fight both was want, and it made sense. Obviously, everything we behind the scenes, everything, and it's here now, and we're gonna get it on.
Obviously, you haven't sparred for quite a while, and obviously you've both you've sort of chatted the odd time. I think mainly in sort of interviews and stuff like that. Have you sort of spoken to him since, or like?
Well, I met him in last fight interview. We shook hands. I've not got any problem with Lee, you know what I mean. And this is just a fight, you know, and that's it. To be honest, I've not got anything bad to say about him, and he's the same. He's not got anything bad to say about me, and that's what it is. Both of us want to fight, and that's it.
Yeah. Obviously, you were there for his fight against Scott Allen.
Yeah.
What did you sort of make of that fight?
You know, it is what it is. Two different. I'm different completely stuff from Scott Allen, and Scott Allen had to do what he had to do, and Lee McGregor done what he had to do and win the fight, and that's it. To be honest, but I'm a different complete style from Scott Allen, and obviously styles makes fights, and that's what it does, you know.
Yeah. I'm guessing you're confident you can come out?
No, definitely. I always say I'm really confident I'm going to win the fight, 100%, and he'd be the same as well. But this is the reason the fight's here, because I'm confident winning, and so is he.
Yeah. Where do you sort of see maybe having the edge over him at all?
No, obviously, I'll leave that on the fight night, to be honest.
You tell me afterwards.
Aye. But obviously, we've got coming up with a plan, everything, what we're going to do with me, Craig, and Colin. We're coming up with a good plan with what we're going to do. You know what I mean, fight night, but obviously, you know yourself, a punch can change a fight, so what we're doing, just planning everything ahead.
Yeah. Was it good to have sort of the British secured? Obviously, like, I think people were sort of saying, oh, you should do it as your like third and final defence, but like, from your point of view, like, it makes sort of sense.
See, for me, I just try to leave that to my manager, my trainers, and, you know, I try to just fight whoever the opponent from me, and that's it. Because I'm not a manager, I'm just a fighter, so they do that for me, and they pick what I box, and all I do is fight. Yeah. You know.
How's it been sort of since it's been like? Do you get buzzed about it? Like just.
No, obviously, it's down in history. I was the first one to do it, first Asian Pakistani to win the British outright. So, and to win it outright was great for me to do that. And you know, I think that was my plan, my trainers and my managers to once we won it, just win it outright, and we've done that. Definitely, so.
Yeah. It's weird when you're talking about, like, obviously from the Scottish, which is like maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago.
I think 2 years ago, 2017, I think, coming up.
Going on to like making history, as you're sort of saying,
that's
is it
right.
Weird, like nice,
no, it is obviously
nice weird, but
no, obviously you do think about it, obviously when you're here, and you know, and once you get past that, you're like, you just you aim for you aim high as you can. And obviously, last year I was thinking, this time I just won the British, and now I'm here boxing for the biggest fight in Scotland, you know, for Britain, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm really, really looking forward to the future.
Yeah. It's sort of when people talk about Scottish boxing, there hasn't been too many sort of domestic. Obviously, in fact, you've been involved in most of the domestic clashes down the years.
That's right.
But like sort of recently, I think it's. Apart from your
no, there's no really, to be honest. I've boxed Scott Allen, James Wilson, and Ian Butcher. They've been great, you know. I mean, they're good names, three of them, and you know, good domestic, you know, fights. And McGregor's gonna be another good domestic fight for me.
Yeah. Obviously, your Ian Butcher one was in the Emirates as well.
Yeah, that was right. That was another.
Prefer, like, the atmosphere from
that was another big fight at that time. You know, people thought Butcher was gonna beat me, and obviously, I came in shocked the thing, you know. The fans and odds, everything, so it was brilliant, and
yeah, sort of weird that you've been maybe just from the way St Andrews are. Obviously, they're predominantly like the dinner shows that they do, but making the step up now and just.
I think a ring's a ring at the end of the day. You know, it doesn't matter where you box, you're still gonna get the nerves, and still gonna get the thing, excitement, everything. So a ring's a ring, you know. I've done Emirates Arena, it was just the same. See, once you're ring, your nerves will like disappear, so
Yeah. Enjoying the pro journey so far?
I'm enjoying it. I think I've been pro for the last, I turned 15, I think this is 19. So 4 years I've been professional. I've been up with Craig for the last 4.5 years. No, sorry, 4 years I think now, maybe 3.5 years. So it's been a good last 3-4 years. So it's been going well.
Oh, yeah, you were sort of chatting before, obviously down Renfrewshire boxing, and you sort of see the posters around the walls, and you're getting a few going.
I think mine's the biggest one.
Just make sure it was a couple inches bigger.
I made sure to make sure mine's big. So so it's good. I think Colin just got up, showed the hard work, because I came here. You know, what I mean, I came here. What do you call it? I was not a decent amateur background, but I came here, just worked hard and built myself up. And I think Colin just put up to show that, boys, if you work hard, you can get what do you call it, out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you sort of get recognised more in the
I do obviously with the odd when you're walking on the street, odd people say KASH FAROOQ, and I just say I am, you know, and that's it. I try to avoid that much. I kind of don't like.
I was going to say you sort of. I think what I've seen you before, like obviously on the nights you get hundreds of people.
Yeah, you do, you know, but you need to give them time, you know, because they come out to watch you and that. So I've got, you know, I mean, obviously after the fight I do have time for them and that, you know.
Yeah, good stuff.
Aye.
Shout out for your sponsors, obviously.
Yeah, I want to thank all my sponsors, especially Porto Security and Pro Life and Big Legs as well, you know, and Sweet Science for kidding me out everything. And, you know, without them, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now, especially Porto Security. You know, I'm a full-time athlete, and Alec Whelan at Pro Life, you know, and he's doing my strength conditioning, and I want to thank them a lot where I am. Obviously, I want to thank my trainers, Greg Dixon and Colin Belcher as well, for obviously building me up, and Ian Wilson. Obviously, without them, you know, there's no KASH FAROOQ.
Yeah, sure. Good stuff. Well, listen, thanks for your time, and 69 days.
Yeah, 69 days.
See you before then,
See
I'm
that.
sure.